and I've been to a lot of healers, because I believe in everything like that, and said to me, because I was like, I'm trying to work on forgiveness and everything, and he said to me, first let's begin by forgiving yourself.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I'm like, forgive myself? What do you, well, I didn't do anything. What do you, and he's like, yeah, no, we all have to begin by forgiving ourselves, because at the root of everything is some betrayal of self, some anger at self, some pain at self. And once you learn how to forgive yourself, and you know that that works for you, I believe it's so much easier to do it for someone else, because it's a gift to yourself. And if you acknowledge that you're flawed, that you've sinned, that you're not such a great person yourself, it's much easier to see like somebody else made a mistake because you've made a mistake. Someone else is flawed and you're flawed. Someone else wants the same thing that you want. So if you begin by focusing compassion, empathy, and love onto yourself, and everybody else is kind of, easier. And I think that that's, for me, that was novel. Because I was raised, as I said, be nice to that person. It was always about the outside. Go out and change the world, but there was no mention of my world. Go out and help that person, but no mention of my person. Forgive that person, but not me. So I think that, I think it's not selfish, as I have learned, to want to have your world be okay, to be, I used to always think that that was selfish, that to be focused on yourself. But I think if you're at war, if you're angry, if you're raging, if you're like this, what you put out into the world is the same. And so I have to say, I like me so much better now than 10, 15, 20 years ago. I like what I'm putting out into the world so much better now, because I flipped the paradigm for myself. And I think there's a great Joseph Campbell quote that, really what the world needs is more people doing what they love, what they bring, as opposed to rushing out and doing what you think other people want you to do. But that requires, I think, silence, meditation, self-awareness, and compassion for oneself.